most of fairy tales written a century ago, there's a little sexism in here. So just so you know, I know it's there, I'll point it out here. Well, once there was a young student who loved a young woman so much. He asked her if she would accompany him to the ball. She told him, well, yes, he could take her if he'd bring her a deep red rose to match the new gown she just bought at the fashion malls. There's some sexism right there. So the young man went out to the garden, but every last rose was white. He sat down and started to cry. Then a nightingale flew by. What's wrong, said the nightingale. He said, I can't take my love to the ball, 'cause I need a red rose, and all of these roses are white. So the nightingale spoke with the bushes and said, my friend here needs a red rose. Then one bush said, well, I know of one way a red rose could grow. What's that, said the nightingale? The bush said this. If you press against my sharpest thorn and sing your sweetest song, let your life's blood flow into my vine, then you'll change my very nature, and my flower will, instead of being a white rose, it'll turn to red. So the nightingale pressed against the thorn and sang its most beautiful song. And as it sang out, the flower began to change. The redder that flower became, the softer the nightingale's song. And in just a few moments, the nightingale's life was gone. Well, in the morning, the student returned to the garden and found the red rose. Then he cried out with joy and took the rose to his love and said, come on, let's go dance at the ball. But she said, oh, didn't you know? Another man asked me to go, and he sent me expensive jewels, and everyone knows that jewels cost more than a rose. And then she tossed the rose in the road, where it was crushed by a passing coach. And the student went back to his room and said, I think I'll take up philosophy. Because it seems to me philosophy is safer than love. I offer no interpretations, my words would just get in the way. If you don't mind, I just need to say, precious nightingale, your song is sweet to me. I stand amazed at how you pressed against that thorn, and the rose you give this world is what I treasure most of all. And yes, I will go with you to the ball.